Hello, it's me, Cubby, from A Personal Spin with my best friend, Kyle! I know, he's a plushie. Shush. I have issues. And we're here to give you another review of another album. This time it's Vektor's Terminal Redux, which is cool, and was released in 2016 by Earache Records. 2016 is this year, just for the people who aren't sure. Right, well, this band is from Arizona and it's their third album. Which is cool. So it's the one after the second one, just in case you weren't sure. They're a thrash metal band, and the album opens up with a vicious assault of guitars and drums and it ends with a Pink Floydy 13-minute esky female vocals. That wasn't even a sentence, but never mind. And in the whole album there are a few nods here and there to different bands. I've picked up a few riffs that sound like Slayer, and there's a couple of bits that sound like another band, but I can't think what band it is, but that's okay. They mix thrash metal with progressive metal and a bit of black metal, I would say, I think, anyway. The vocals are quite screechy, and they manage to play thrash metal, you know, typical thrash metal riffs type things, but with a progressive flair, so it's a little bit more intricate. The guitars are very intricately woven around the bass, which is also equally intricately woven around the drums, which are just mad. And amongst this framework of assaulting instruments is as much more delicate refinement not found in other thrash metal bands such as, well, Slayer and Death Angel to a degree. They tend to have short sections of gentle acoustic-y bits, and then they'll go into a bit that's like black metal, and they'll even have blast beats and everything, and it does kind of sound like a battleship in space crashing. That makes it sound really bad. Oh well. The band has a good solid grasp on how to mix these elements together to create a unique, fresh sound. Yep. Right, onwards to the production. The album was produced by Brian Filson and Vektor themselves, which is pretty cool. I would say that the guitars are nice, crisp and crunchy. You can hear everything they're playing. There's two of them. And the drums are nice and clear. The snare drum's got an interesting sort of thuddy sound to it, and but you can hear all the toms and the cymbals and the bass drum and everything else, and the vocals sit nicely on top. The only thing I would say is the bass should be louder, but then I'm a bassist and there's always room for bass! The light is blessed with the of the tide. I give you the sense. So there we go. Bad bits of the album. Personally, for me, it's a little bit long, and that just means it takes a good number of listens to actually get it all in, which I've done now. I've managed to listen to it 10 times, maybe 15. And also, I would say, could do with a touch more hookiness. There's really good playing and there's really good riffs and stuff, but with the length it tends to get lost in the less catchy bits, so maybe a little bit of editing to make it shorter would have been better. But I'm not against really long albums anyway, so meh, it is what it is, and it's good. Very good. And the good bits are the energy, the unique fresh sound, the mix of the different styles. I haven't heard much like this. I mean, it still retains a good thrash, solid thrash metal thing, but it's just got all these other bits going on over it, and it's good. The artwork, now this is cool because the CD comes with its own like book cover, for want of a better word. That's the image of the battleship, and then on the back, in the case even, is the poster. It's got a skull on it, and a battleship that looks like it's blowing up, and yep, all the lyrics on the back, so that's cool. Excuse me. In their next release, I would like to see them expand on their experimentiness, maybe add some keyboards or some more vocals, like maybe male song vocals, or some strange guitar effects. That would be cool. My favourite song on the album is called Collapse, track 9, the one before the 13-minute epic, and the reason is because it particularly stands out as experimental. It starts off with nice acousticy sounds and then progresses into like but then it stops and has this Spanish guitar solo type thing with an interlude before going back into the metal. So that's pretty cool. Me and Kyle give it an 8 paw rating. And of course, the ultimate question of all albums is, can you dance while drunk to it? And the answer is, probably. Thank you for watching, and bye bye. I hope you enjoyed it, and stay tuned for the next album, which will be something else. Shit.